The man can only see his wife once a day at 12 o'clock sharp. They can't talk, they can't hug. They just look at each other. Soon a giant bird will fly between them. That means their time is up. The tracks under their feet start to move them back to their original space. But even with their hands tied together, there's no way to break the power of the rails beneath their feet. The man is sent back to the chamber. Here he has to keep digging for coal to keep the machine going. In order to see his wife. To see his wife, the man grabbed a shovel and pried open half of his foot. When he had studied the principles, he drew a picture on a piece of paper with the ink pen he had. Then he folded them into paper airplanes and sent them out. Soon the plane went through the layers of gears and arrived at his wife's room. The woman opened it. She looked at herself in the mirror as if she'd made up her mind. The woman removes the energy stone from her heart, and immediately her body becomes rigid. The stone rolls down the hole in the room and through the cogs to the man's room with perfect precision. The man picks up the energy stone and puts it on the sole of his foot. Instantly the shackles opened automatically. In order to bring his wife back to life again, the man climbs inside the engine. After finding the pattern in it, the man took advantage of the 1 second gap to rush to the other side of the river. After breaking the last plank, the man waits quietly in his new room. Soon the clock reaches 12 o'clock. The cold body of his wife is taken out of the room on the railroad tracks. But this time, the man is nowhere to be seen. Then a giant bird appears from above. And the man rides atop it. He sees the moment when he's close enough to reinsert the power stone into her body. The two of them hugged each other tightly as the man dragged his wife back to the bird's chamber. What's even more unexpected is that the bell rings again at 12 o'clock. And the man rushed out of the door with his wife on his feet. Now they can be together forever. The woman waved goodbye to the puppets who were still trapped in the same place. This man is so fierce. He grabbed 2 snakes and made them into shoes. He even made a basketball out of a chicken. On the way, he saw a lamb. The man cut off the leg and ate it. Even the birds in the sky are not safe from him. Sea lions were made into mink coats. Elephants were turned into pianos, because of this man's insatiable greed. Then he went on a cruise ship, and dumped all the nuclear wastewater into the ocean, just to catch all the big fish at the bottom of the sea. Then the man went to the forest, and then he hunted all the animals. Even the trees were turned into books. The man became rich from everything on earth. And he built buildings in the city. But the man wasn't satisfied. He built an experimental factory. Bunnies were turned into experimental objects. Gradually, the whole planet was reduced to rubble. But the man reached the top of the garbage. He sat on the throne. At that moment, a spaceship suddenly flew into the sky. 2 aliens came down from it, seeing the terrible state of the earth. The 2 aliens were very angry. They beat him severely. So we need to protect the environment.